going on with the YouTube fight fans all over the world? It's your boy, the realest of the real. Yes, sir, I said it. Real Talk Boxing. It is a privilege and honor and a major blessing to be back with you beautiful people yet again this early Tuesday morning. Man, I took off work today. My lower back has been really nagging me here lately. Thus, you see the wire. I got a little shock treatment going on. So had to call in, man. I did a lot of sitting down yesterday on the forklift and inputting material into the computer, and it just took a toll. You know, if I sit down too long, stand up too long. Long story short, I finally made steps and to making an appointment with our pain therapy center here, and we're gonna see what we can get done, man. 'Cause this stuff is getting really old, man. I'm getting tired of this. It's really irritating. But anyway, man, figured I'd use this as an opportunity to post some boxing content. So, you know, my man Vergil Ortiz Jr., WBA gold welterweight champion, says he wants a title shot, you know, and he says the next fight he wants is Yordenis Ugas for his real, true WBA welterweight championship that he won from none other than the living legend, recently retired Manny Pacquiao. Now, Ortiz, I believe, is 18-0 with 18 knockouts. That's a very impressive record. His last fight, I believe, was August the 14th against Mean Machine, 8th round knockout. This kid shows a lot of promise. Very young, 23 years old. Fights with no fear. Is he ready for a title shot? Maybe. I don't know. In my heart of hearts, I say yes. But will he get it against Yordenis Ugas? I don't think so. And here's why I say that. Ugas, you know, has recently got the WBA championship. You know, Ugas has been around for a good while, a good bit. I don't think he wants to take any steps back. You know, it'd be different if he was unifying with a legit belt, but it's the WBA gold. I'm pretty sure Ugas would want to face someone like Crawford, who has the WBO, or against Spence, who's unified the WBC and IBF. Why in the world would he want to take a step back against a dangerous, young, hungry lion? And Vergil Ortiz Jr. doesn't make much sense on Ugas' side to take that fight. Now, fights that Ortiz could probably get that's not for any world titles would probably be against Danny Garcia. I would go as far to say Keith One-Time Thurman, but Keith One-Time Thurman is, you know, he still thinks he's an A-side fighter. He still thinks he's the same fighter, you know, before losing to Pacquiao, before taking the long layoff. He still thinks he's the man. And he might view Vergil Ortiz as someone who isn't worthy. I think he would beat Keith One-Time Thurman, and he would possibly beat Danny Swift Garcia. But those two, if he doesn't get the fight with Ugas, which I'm pretty sure he won't, he needs to start targeting those guys. I mean, because that right there will open a lot of eyes. And then when you get the fans seeing that, the fans will demand a fight, and the fans will put the fighters and the promoters up against the wall and say, hey, man, it's time. This dude's proven himself. He needs a shot. Now, I mean, like I said, I think he's ready, but a lot of people don't think he is. And a lot of I would say some of the welterweight champions says he would say he hadn't done enough. You know, we need to see more. I'd like to see him against Danny Swift Garcia. I think he could beat Danny for sure, because Danny's really flat-footed. Dangerous, though, with that left hook. But I think Ortiz has enough in the gas tank, has enough heart, grit. I don't know about experience, but he would learn a lot fighting someone like Danny Swift Garcia or Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman is a little more mobile than, well, actually a lot more mobile than Danny Swift Garcia. But, you know, we probably won't see that fight because Keith is living in his own little world, his little bubble. But I would like to see Vergil Ortiz step up more so in competition. Not saying that, you know, he sucks or anything, or that he's ducking any hard competition. This young kid wants to fight, and that's the problem. When you got a young kid who wants to fight, who doesn't fear, who has all knockouts on his record, you know, these championship type fighters, top tier fighters, title holders, they ain't trying to hear you right now, young buck. He's gonna have to make some serious noise and shake up the whole freaking ocean in order for these guys to even look at him to fight him. Not that they'll look at him and say he hasn't done enough or he's not worthy. He's just that dangerous, in my personal opinion. But never mind what I'm talking about. I want to know what you think. Comment down below. Let your boy Real Talk know. As always, respect all. Fear none. God bless. The next time Real Talk Boxing, I'm up and I'm out of here, baby. Click, click.